Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. In our last episode, we had just completed the frustrating and often treacherous drive with its frost heaves, broken pavement, heavy washboard, and pothole-plagued road from Destruction Bay to this quaint border town of Beaver Creek. We are now less than 50 miles from Alaska. But if you thought the Yukon roads were tough, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Cruising down the highway, windows all rolled down, Florida sunshine, we're leaving this town with our cool Nana coach. It's a brand new start on the road to Alaska. Let's follow our hearts from the orange groves to the mountains high. 49 states as the eagles fly by. We'll take the scenic route through valleys and streams, living out our wildest, most electric dream. On the road to Alaska.
Here we go again. It's time to ignite. Second journey to the 49th state tonight. Golden anniversary. We're living the dream. In our Nana coach, cruising like a gleam. Beaver Creek calling, our hearts are alive. With the mountains high, we feel verified. This is the moment.
Well, after 3.5 hours zigzagging across the Alaska highway to avoid potholes and carefully navigating the frost heaves, the cool Nana coach, shaken to its core, made it with only one broken windshield wiper from the incredible vibration and shaking it endured. Our towed Equinox made the trek unscathed. The tow shield cover on the nose and windshield of Equinox definitely did its job preventing damage. The bad news is we are about to find out there are many more miles of bad road ahead before we reach our next overnight stop, Tok, the first major town in Alaska on the Alaska Highway. We'll fill up the fuel tank here and quickly resume today's drive as we're anxious to enter Alaska today and continue on to Tok. Beaver Creek is a nice town with all the traveler's amenities one might expect in this oasis in the most rural area of the Yukon Territory. Still reeling from the significant economic injuries inflicted to this tourist-dependent town by the COVID pandemic, we find the Westmark Inn, a lounge and motel, closed. The Beaver Creek RV Park and Motel, closed. Buckshot Betty's, a well-known eatery and tavern, closed. Several yards further west, we stop at the Fast Gas Station and Convenience Store, the last gas station in Canada. But there was nothing fast about this place, where you wait for your turn at the pump, not because there are many folks ahead of you. It's because there is only one pump, and before it will operate, you will have to go inside the store and give them your credit card to hold on to while you return to the pump to fill your tank. Of course, being the only store open at the time, it was a tad crowded inside while you wait your turn to give your card to enable filling your tank. Inside the store was a crowd of young students all the way from Austin, Texas, who were traveling by bicycle as part of the Texas 4,000 for Cancer benefit. They were getting some snacks and utilizing the facilities before resuming their awesome journey. And we thought we'd accomplished a feat driving 4,000 plus miles. These kids just did about the same mileage by bicycle on a 70-day journey from the hot plains of Texas through the Sierras and on through the Rockies. What was thought to be a quick gas up and go stop for us ended up taking over 45 minutes. We continue 46 miles further on the Alaska Highway, where we come to the Canada-USA border where we will enter Alaska finally.
Let's celebrate, let's dance, let's play. Alaska's waiting for us, hip, hip, hooray. From Denali's Peak to Canadian.
We stopped to walk about and check out the large advanced group of Texas 4000 bicyclists who have made it there and are taking a break and lining up at the famed Alaska sign and take the obligatory Alaska entry photo. They were kind enough to let us cut in that long line so we could get our photo. There are several entry points in Alaska. On our last visit, we made entry at Beaver Creek on the famed top of the world highway. While at the border, we take the opportunity to charge the battery once again in Equinox. The boundary markers here points out to the narrow clearing which marks the border, the USA on the west side with Canada on the east side. The 20-foot wide swath was cut by surveyors along the 141st meridian from the Arctic Ocean south 600 miles to Mount St. Elias in the Wrangell Mountains. It took 18 years to accomplish this. We are at the eastern edge of the 700,000-acre Tetlin National Wildlife Refuge, a haven for migratory birds and people alike. 8 miles from here, you'll find engaging exhibits on the wildlife and indigenous people of interior Alaska at this refuge. We make the required stop at the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Post at mile 1221, and after an uneventful document check, we resume our journey. Wow, much to our surprise, we are now on a recently completely reconstructed Alaskan Alaska Highway, also noted as the official Purple Heart Route. It's a beautiful road, comparable to a lower 48 interstate highway. On our last visit to Alaska, we found the next 80 miles of road to be absolute hell. Between the many construction zones, the washboard and mostly gravel road took us nearly 4 hours from Tok to the border station. Besides the comfort of the new roadway, we can now also drive at more appropriate speeds. We enjoyed a similar reconstructed road after passing through Beaver Creek border crossing 2 years ago at the top of the World Highway, which was incredible, but it only lasted 20 miles and turned into its original state, gravel and dirt. I wonder how many miles this newly reconstructed Alaska Highway is. I guess we'll find out shortly. Reminded of our 2022 trip on the Alaska Highway from Tok to Beaver Creek. We stopped to assist an elderly couple broke down on the side of the road at approximately milepost 1255. They were driving a vintage 1970 Chevy pickup truck, misjudged a frost heave, and were catapulted a few feet in the air, enough to rip apart the entire rear axle suspension system, separating the axle from the truck. Literally in the middle of nowhere. Help would have to come from either Tok or Beaver Creek. They were nearly 70 miles from Beaver Creek, 30 miles from the U.S. Border and Customs Station, and 90 miles from Tok. There was no cell service, no way to get any assistance. This is the challenge of driving to and from Alaska. We offered the couple a ride to the border station, but they opted to remain with their truck to safeguard their possessions. So we told them we would at least stop at the customs station and request help for them. We arrived at the border post about an hour and a half later. The border post personnel were terribly unsympathetic to the couple's plight and only offered to make a phone call for help. But unless they had a credit card to give on the call, given the extremely long distance from any shop or tow truck, it would be incredibly expensive, and shops would be very hesitant to chance driving to help and not getting paid to come out for such an extreme distance. The border agent agreed to drive back to the couple and at least bring them to the station, a 68-mile long, possibly 3 to 4 hour round trip. It's truly a pleasure now driving on this reconstructed road, a smooth ride and speeds up to 65 miles per hour. But it is short-lived. At milepost 1254, the road becomes somewhat what it originally was. Extremely rough washboard and gravel in many sections, slowing us down. And it's another 46 miles to Tok. I failed to mention there are several excellent provincial and state campgrounds, both in the Yukon Territory and Alaska, along the Alaska Highway, as well as many gravel turnouts capable of handling any size RV, in which you can stop to rest and boondock for the night if needed. The exact location of nearly every one of these is noted in the Milepost publication, a definite must for all Alaska travelers.
Please hit that subscribe button so that you'll be notified as our future episodes are released and help us build our channel. And please tell your friends about us and invite them to join us for our future episodes.
Down the highway, the sun shining bright. Jane and Steve in the cool Nana coach taking flight from Florida's coast where the palm trees sway to Alaska's peaks. We're on our way, golden anniversary, 50 years strong. With each mile we travel, we're where we belong. Adventure awaits on this endless drive in our RV home. We feel so alive. From Florida to Alaska, hear the engines roar. Through the mountains and valleys we'll explore. East coast to west coast, we'll take our time. Chain and Steve forever on this epic climb. With memory shining like the stars above, celebrating our journey together in love. The southern sun, we grab ice cream cones, laughing about the night spent in cozy motels, homes, discovering each town, the stories they tell, from the blue waters of Key West to the Alaskan swell. The road winds on with every twist and turn, fueling our souls with the passion we burn. Mountains rise high, painted skies of blue. Every mile gained is a dream come true. From Florida to Alaska, hear the engines roar. Through the mountains and valleys we'll explore. East coast to west coast, we'll take our time. Jane and Steve forever on this epic climb. With memories shining like the stars above, celebrating our journey together in love. Songs of the road playing through the night. Bonfire stories by the moonlight bright. Golden years celebrated on this endless ride. With the windows down and our hearts open hear the engines roar. Through the mountains and valleys we'll explore. East coast to west coast, we'll take our time. Chain and steer forever on this epic climb. With memories shining like the stars above. Celebrating our journey together in love. The adventure may end, but our love will persist. In the cool man of coach, there's nothing we miss. From the warmth of the south to the chill of the north, we've crafted a story our love giving birth. So here's to the roads that led us so far. Jane and Steve together, our own shining star.
Well, we've made it back to Alaska. We hope you'll join us in our upcoming episodes as we visit Delta Junction, Fairbanks, Denali National Park, Talkeetna, Girdwood, Anchorage, a special surprise at Turnagain Arm, Seward, Soldotna, and Valdez on Jane and Steve's Golden Anniversary Adventure, Alaska 2.0.
Second journey to the 49 states tonight. Golden anniversary, we're living the dream. In our nana coach, cruising like a gleam. Beaver Creek calling, our hearts are alive. With the mountains high, we feel that vibe. This is our moment, the stars shining bright. In the land of the midnight sun, everything feels right. Let's celebrate, let's dance, let's play. Alaska's waiting for us, hip, hip, hooray. From Denali's Peak to Kenaya Shore, this journey is ours, we couldn't ask for more. Rolling down the highway, feeling that breeze, adventure awaits, let's live with ease. Boondock at Denali, under the vast skies, with the eagles soaring high, we'll rise and rise. So much beauty, it catches our eye, as we wander free, just you and I. A campfire story, laughter in the air, golden memories made, nothing can compare. Let's celebrate, let's dance, let's play. Alaska's waiting for us, hip, hip, hooray. From Denali's Peak to Kenaya Shore, this journey is ours, we couldn't ask for more. Soak in the magic of Soldovia's charm, every smile and hug, oh, it keeps us warm. With the sound of the waves and the northern lights, we're two hearts united, soaring to new heights. Soldotna awaits with adventures galore, tides of excitement, it's time to explore. With you by my side, I'm forever enthralled in this beautiful state, we're enchanted, we're called. Raise your drinks high, let's toast to the skies. For every moment shared, let's make it our prize. In the wild wilderness, our love shines bright. This journey together, our hearts take flight. Let's celebrate, let's dance, let's play. Alaska's waiting for us, hip, hip, hooray. From Denali's Peak to Kenaya Shore, this journey is ours, we couldn't ask for more. So here's to the memories, to laughter and grace. In our cool nana coach, we found our place. With each mile we travel, love's our decree. This golden anniversary, just you and me.